Welcome to the Defeating Epilepsy Foundation YouTube channel. In this presentation, we will discuss what infant care is, feeding, safe sleep, and immunity. Make sure to like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell to be notified of future videos. Please click on our donate link in the description section below and donate today. Your donation helps us to make a difference for those battling epilepsy. We appreciate your support. According to the National Institute of Health, infancy is the period between birth to 2 years of age. Important factors to consider are promoting screening before birth, newborn screening, basics of infant health, feeding, sudden infant death syndrome, car safety, well-child health care, immunizations, dental health, and sleeping. Adequate and nutritional feeding of a baby's first 12 months of life is essential to her future development. Most of a child's growth occurs in the first year of their lives, then in the later years. When feeding newborns, they only require breast milk or formula for the first months to provide them with all of their essential nutrients. The World Health Organization recommends breastfeeding newborns exclusively breast milk for the first 6 months when possible. Breast milk is the ideal food for infants. It provides them with all essential nutrients, energy, and antibodies. There are benefits to the mother as well, such as decreased risk of breast and ovarian cancers, hypertension, and type 2 diabetes. After 6 months, solids are encouraged to be introduced, and babies are typically on a diet of a mix of breast milk and solids. This can be continued up to 2 years of age or longer. Comparatively, formula feeding is another adequate form of infant feeding that meets an infant's nutritional and energy demands. When choosing formula feeding, it's important not to treat all commercially sold infant formula as a one-size-fits-all. Not every brand or type of formula is best for all infants. The FDA recommends iron-fortified formulas, and most commercial formulas contain iron. It is helpful to bring any questions about which formulas to choose for your baby to your child's doctor. It is not recommended to make infant formula from home. Homemade formula can cause health issues for your baby and may not meet their nutritional needs. There is also a concern for an increased risk of contamination, which can increase the likelihood of an infant developing an infection. Apart from infants requiring proper nutrition, safe sleep practices are also essential. SIDS, or sudden infant death syndrome, is the leading cause of death in infants. Implicating safe sleep practices in one's home can help to prevent SIDS. The most common recommendation for safe sleep is that infants be placed on their backs in their sleeping space, such as a crib with no other people. A crib should have a firm mattress and fitted sheet, and there shouldn't be any loose bedding, unnecessary blankets, or toys within the crib or bassinet as the baby sleeps. It is also important that an infant doesn't become too hot during sleep. Avoid placing blankets over an infant. Sleep sacks or other sleep clothing can be worn to prevent an infant from being too cold. Weighted sleep sacks or other articles of clothing are not safe for infants. Room sharing, as opposed to bed sharing, can decrease the risk of SIDS by up to 50%, according to the CDC, and it is recommended that an infant share a room with its parents for at least 6 months. Breastfeeding can also lower the rate of sleep-related deaths, along with the absence of vices such as smoking and overconsumption of alcohol. Newborns are at an increased risk of developing infections due to an underdeveloped immune system. An infant's immune system doesn't mature until they are approximately 2 to 3 months old. Newborns are initially protected from the antibodies shared maternally through the placenta and immediately after birth through breastfeeding. Newborn immunity is temporary, so it is encouraged to begin vaccinations around the 2-month mark. To avoid or reduce the risk of an infant acquiring an infection, limiting their exposure to the outside by limiting their contact with other people, especially those who aren't up to date on immunizations, is best. High fevers, any fever around 100.4 degrees or higher, are a sign of a bacterial or viral infection and require immediate attention, particularly for babies under 3 months of age. Overall, being aware, breastfeeding when possible, maintaining a balanced diet, and being up to date with vaccines are the best ways to boost a newborn's immunity. In conclusion, according to the National Institute of Health, infancy is the period between birth to 2 years of age. Many important factors make up infant care. Parents must be educated on what their baby needs and what resources are available. The National Institute of Health provides educational information and resources available for parents. To learn more about infant care, please check out the resources used in the presentation today. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media pages. We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below or email us at info@defeatingepilepsy.org. Thank you for your support, and together we will defeat epilepsy. Check out our other great videos and subscribe today. You have the power to defeat epilepsy.